Are they using other breeds now other than the Alaskan Husky?
The Alaskan Husky is a vague, generalization of dogs that pull sleds. There are different types of Alaskan Huskies. There are Alaskan Huskies that have more of the kind of sprint racing lines, which have a lot of German short-hair pointers in them.
That's what I was thinking of.
That's what I'm thinking of. They did try to run the Iditarod with a full team of standard poodles. It didn't work out very well. They made it less than 100 miles, I believe. The dogs, they were freezing to the ice because they don't have an Arctic coat.
Oh, but they were cool.
Since then, they made a rule that the dogs have to be an Arctic breed dog. That's the only rule on the type of dog, is it has to be an Arctic breed, which means it has the dual layer coat with the thick under winter coat.
Yeah. How do they get the German Shorthairs in? You're not an Arctic dog.
Well, they're mixed. They're about an 8th pointer by the time they make it into the Iditarod.
Okay. Do they use those more on the speed races, like the 25?
The racing, that's where they have like what they call in mushing they call them the Euro hounds.
Euro hounds, okay.
Those guys, they are about a quarter to an 1/8 pound, and a lot of the lighter, faster sprinting dogs. They're not endurance dogs. And honestly, they work well for sprint racing because they love to go fast. But the reason they don't work on the Iditarod is more the mental aspect than the actual physical dog. The Huskies, the main quality they have is they don't care how tough it gets, how long they've been out there, they always want to go. The Hounds, they may even have better bodies. I don't necessarily agree with that, but they might even have a better body. But it doesn't matter if you're on the 8th or 10th day of the race and it's gotten too hard. They don't have that unstoppable desire to just get up and go. Where the Huskies, they don't care. They always want to go.
So are all 3 of you going to race this year?
Well, I'm probably not going to race the Iditarod this winter. I'll take a year off, maybe finish school. Kind of a novel idea, huh? I've run 2 Iditarods, and the next time I do it, I want to try be working towards a competitive team, which is expensive. So, meanwhile, I have to find money.
No,
Jake,
what does that cost?
I don't know what his plan is. What's that?
What does it cost for a competitive team to race?
Well, there's obviously different levels. Those teams that are actually winning it, there are probably, honestly, 10 to 15 teams that realistically have a shot at winning the race each year. The rest of them, they may think they have a shot, or more realistically, they're just going to finish it or place in the top 20. Those teams that are actually have a shot at winning it, they're putting in between $150,000 to $250,000 a year to field that one competitive team. And you can do it for less, but you're going to be giving something up. You're going to not have the young dogs coming into your team next year. If you're going to do it for just one shot, you might have a chance, but it's expensive.
Was it your dad who cut his hand the year before last?
No, that was Martin Boozer.
Boozer,
he lost a finger, one of his fingers.
Yeah, we were here 2 years ago when you ran, so that was fun.
All right, in 2005?
Yeah, 05.
So who's your favorite dog? Who's your favorite dog of all time?
My favorite dog of all time? Mm-hmm. That's a hard call. Got a lot of favorite dogs.
Maybe one that saved your life or something? Or?
Saved my life, like Lassie or something?
No.
We saw a little Sheltie in the show.
No.
I'm hoping she grows up to be Lassie.
That's not what I mean.
Well, as far as dogs that save your life, it's a team sport. Not one dog's going to pull you out of anything. There are lead dogs that have pulled you through things that you would have had to stop otherwise, but as part of your responsibility, being the musher, being the leader of the pack, is to never put yourself in a position where you're counting on one dog to save your life.
You're right.
This last year in the Iditarod, I had a 2-year-old dog named Fridge. He was actually Jen's lead dog in the show here, and he did 90% of the leading by himself. He's a 2-year-old. He just flat got it done. He's one of those dogs that next year will be the one that actually makes my dad win the race, not just be one that was on the team. He's one of the ones that is pushing the pace. He kind of makes the rest of them look like fools out there. He just doesn't get tired. It's just easier for him. It's not that mentally he's so much greater. It's just that his body is so much better than the rest that it's just not hard for him. As growing up, I had a little dog named Sparky. She was about a 30-pound female, and she worked great for me because I was tiny and I didn't need much dog power, so I had to have 3-dog teams. And I thought that dog saved my life hundreds of times because I would get lost mushing. And when you turn around, that dog would walk step for step exactly the way you came out. You could not get lost with her, which was great because I'd go exploring and I'd get lost and I'd think I was going to die, but she would take me home every time. So, in later years, when I was older, running on those same trails, I realized I was never more than about 2 miles from home. But as a 10-year-old, you don't really know that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dallas. Appreciate it.